Está calor, está chovendo, mas está calor. Neste caso, estamos a foco. Beleza, preparar a máquina para tirar mais
Morning, folks. My name is Henry. I'm driving for today to take you to the airport. Welcome to Auckland. Unfortunately, the weather has been very unkind this morning, yesterday, but nevertheless, you've arrived safely. So we're going to have a good trip out to the airport at about 19 kilometers to the airport.
Oh,
You haven't been to Auckland before? How many of you have been in Auckland before? Nobody. Two. Oh, that is excellent. Excellent. On my left here, you can see the container wharf. We operate this container wharf 24/7, and we process about things all around the country. Apartments on both your left and right. If you want to own one of these or live in one of them, for rental property, you have to pay 900 New Zealand dollars a week. And that is for a $2 bedroom. If you want to buy one of them, you got to have $1.5 million to buy one of them. Yes, it's not a cheap place, but I guess because we've got a lot of investors, developers from overseas as well, they dictate what they want to sell their properties by. One of the careless things our government did was to flag the tariff, and every man and his dog comes into the country, build a building, and name his price. So right now the new government that we have just been formed consists of 3 parties, which is now called the Coalition Party. They are trying to tidy that up so that young people who grow up in this country can afford a place to live. And even the low-income people. Then sometimes people say money talks. So whoever the bureaucrat is in the parliament and within councils, developers can pay under the table. That's it. Especially if they are the key people as far as development is concerned. On my right here, you see this big building, the brown building here. It's one of the university accommodation buildings for a lot of young people overseas as well. It's a pity it's a rainy day, not a very overcast day. Otherwise, you would have seen little markets on the road here, very colorful markets every Sunday morning. But then if I was a stall owner, I wouldn't come out in the rain like this. Because you won't have any customers anyway. Straight ahead, you can see that brown building with part of it is white, part of it is brown. That's the headquarters of our New Zealand tennis. Just right behind them there, that's where they had the competition of ASB tennis competition in the beginning of this year. And I believe that we now secure some high-profile tennis players for the next year tournament. The people study law on that massive white building. All that road on the right, going up on the hill there, that's all the University of Auckland. They own all those complexes, and that's where a lot of the studies are happening for young people and anyone who would like to study. As I've said, this is the headquarters of the tennis, but the tennis courts are just up the road there. on my left here, this is where the ASB tennis courts are, tennis arena. Right next to it is our botanic gardens. And that big massive white building you can see up ahead on my left, with the chimney on its left, that is our Auckland General Hospital. As I've said, the buildings on my right there, you can see Auckland University buildings. All of these buildings belong to the Auckland University. That green building there, that building, the glass building with green stripes, that's the accommodation of the nurses. If you study nurse, you are lucky enough to stay in there.